this past couple of years, I look at my life, and one of the things that's allowed me to do more is I have way more qualified friends in my life. And
totally.
Part of that's just age, but part of that has been intentional. Like, this guy, I need somebody in my life that can help me, work through business stuff. I need somebody in my life that can help me, do some planning. I need somebody in my life that can help me in
While you're in a sprinkler system.
Yeah. I called you over to help me do that. But that has been so massive. And when I start to look at my life, right? Like, if I was to go, I oversee the Transformation Center, which is our counseling department at Bethel. I oversee our men's ministry, and you help me with that together. I oversee BraveCo, of course.
5 children.
Yeah, the kids. And then when I start to look into those different worlds, I have these other guys and experts that are in that world that are helping me do it. Yeah. I'm not doing I would almost say there's no part of my life that I'm doing it on my own.
But asking for help is so hard.
So hard.
Like that, even that morning when I'm like, I knew I needed help.
Yeah.
But you're just like, oh, this is vulnerable. This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Why can't I manage this on my, like, you have all of this man stuff that prevents you from wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Man, it's so critical to get over that.
Yeah. Like, it's true.
So important to get over that thing that makes us feel like we're supposed to solve all of it. Because you end up being, my kids would then be confined to my weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like my son wouldn't
It's so true.
be on the path that he's on right now had we not asked for help quickly.
Yeah. It's so true that our ego is, it's one of the things that just kills us from really moving forward.
I would say it's a strength of yours. Like what you're saying, I would describe you that way. I mean, to a T. Like, I feel like you are so good at intentionally saying, hey, I'm a man and I will carry my stuff, but I'd rather do it together because we'll be way more effective.
You know, I learned it from my dad. I watched my dad do that so much growing up. And I watched him help a lot of people too in the church. We were in a really small church growing up. And so we'd always, we were there late.
Yep.
Cleaning up, even if it was a Super Bowl, right? Like, we're there to help clean up after the service. And then we're constantly going over other people's houses and helping fix cars or helping out. But my dad, taught me like that I don't have to know everything and do everything and be everything.
Yeah.
And as much as like that's been taught to me, it's still hard.
Yeah.
It's not super easy. But on the flip side of that, it's part of how you also experience real joy in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Like, when you called me or text me, hey bro, I'm in a bind, can you come? Like, I want to do nothing more than come. I want to come in there and I want to sit down with one of your family member who is in that. And I want to like lend all my strength to that.
Totally.
And have a great result. And then make sure that like, are we still on track? And for me, being a counselor, working in this world forever, I feel like I have the privilege of helping my friends.
Yeah, totally.
And a lot of people look at it and go like, oh, you don't help your friends out, do you? Like, because of the it's like too vulnerable for them. And I'm like, well, what else is a friend for?
Yeah, totally.
I've gained all this knowledge and wisdom that I just gained, right, throughout the years. And if I can't use that on the people that I love the most,
why have it?
How are we even friends?
Totally.
That wouldn't make any sense.
I agree. Like, it's funny because like, even like, I've become handy enough with stuff that I can, I'm not saying I could charge. I wouldn't even get to that point, but I've had people offer to pay me before. I'm like, no thanks. Like, I wouldn't do it for somebody for money. But when a friend asks me to, I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I would love to come over and help you with that. I do know how to do that. Yeah. I'd be pumped to help, like the day that we did your sprinklers. Yeah. Like, I actually was super excited. I got done. I went home. Kate's like, how was it? It was awesome. I was super glad to be able to use some knowledge that I've gained to help Jay. Like, it is awesome how that feeling is there. It's so true. So every time you add somebody to your life that's an expert, you grow your capacity, the actual carrying capacity of what you can accomplish. And when you look at, I used to think like, man, great leaders have this crazy ability to do everything. And when you start to look at it, it's like, no, administrators make the world go round. That's right.
But great leaders put those administrators in place, right?
Yeah.
And great leaders help
So
to lead.
good.
And when you start to really look at it, like what makes there's no one person that's like so incredible that they just do everything.
Yep.
They look and assess what areas of their life are they good at, what areas do they need help at, what areas are they avoiding, and they manage it according.